Join me as I take on the challenge of practicing yoga every single day for a month to unlock its true power for a healthier me. Yoga is more than just a form of exercise, it's a holistic practice that can transform your body, mind, and spirit. With its growing popularity, it's clear that people are drawn to its promise of improving physical and mental health. But what exactly is yoga, and how can it help us achieve a healthier lifestyle? Many of us struggle to maintain a healthy lifestyle, and it's easy to see why. We're constantly bombarded with stressors, from work deadlines to personal relationships, and it can be overwhelming. Exercise is often the first thing to fall by the wayside, and before we know it, we're stuck in a rut of inactivity. Our flexibility suffers, our energy levels plummet, and we're left feeling sluggish and unmotivated. Another common challenge is finding the time and motivation to prioritize our health. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, and before we know it, weeks have turned into months, and months have turned into years. We know we should be taking care of ourselves, but it's hard to make it a priority when there are so many other demands on our time and energy. Stress is another significant obstacle to achieving a healthy lifestyle. Whether it's work-related, personal, or a combination of both, stress can be debilitating. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and a range of physical symptoms, from headaches to digestive issues. It's a vicious cycle, and it can be hard to break free. As if all these challenges weren't enough, we also have to contend with poor flexibility. Whether it's from years of sitting at a desk or simply not making time for stretching, many of us struggle with flexibility issues. It can make exercise uncomfortable, even painful, and it can hold us back from living the life we want. Hatha, Vinyasa, Ashtanga, Kundalini, the list of yoga styles goes on and on. Each one has its unique benefits, and it can be overwhelming to know where to start. But what if I told you that each style can uniquely benefit different aspects of your health? Hatha, for example, is all about physical postures and breathing techniques, making it perfect for improving flexibility and balance. Vinyasa, on the other hand, is more dynamic, linking movement with breath to build strength and endurance. Ashtanga is similar, but with a fixed sequence of postures to help build internal heat and detoxify the body. And Kundalini? It's all about energy, using postures, breathing, and meditation to awaken the energy within. One of the most transformative experiences I've had through yoga was when I was going through a particularly tough time. I was struggling with anxiety and depression, and I felt lost and alone. But then I found a yoga studio near my home, and I started practicing regularly. It wasn't easy at first, my body was stiff, and my mind was restless. But slowly, I started to notice changes. I felt more calm, more centered, and more grounded. I started to sleep better, and my energy levels began to rise. It was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, and I felt like I could finally breathe again. I wasn't the only one who experienced a profound shift through yoga. I've spoken to countless people who've had similar experiences, people who've overcome injuries, improved their self-esteem, and even found a sense of community and belonging. Yoga has a way of doing that. It has a way of touching our hearts and souls in a way that's hard to put into words. I want to share another story that illustrates the transformative power of yoga. Meet Sarah, a busy working mom who was struggling to balance her career and family life. She was exhausted, stressed, and feeling like she was losing herself in the process. But then she discovered yoga. She started practicing regularly, and soon, she noticed changes in her body and mind. She felt more calm, more focused, and more connected to her family and herself.